Hello again, welcome back to Hangar 51. So today I'm going to do a little flight review on the F-4 Phantom from Horizon Hobby. This is an E-FLITE F-4 Phantom 80mm. And this is the plug-and-play version, so there's no gyro in this. So be mindful of that when you're watching the flight video, that this is strictly stick and rudder. There's no onboard flight stabilizer whatsoever. It just has a standard FreeSky receiver in it. No stabilization, no AS3X. This is not the bind and fly version. They had this on sale, $100 off around Christmas, and I bought it. And I got to tell you, I'm very happy I did. It's turned out to be a much better grass ops airplane than I had originally thought. I really wasn't thinking this plane would do well on grass. I wasn't going to buy it at $419, but at $319 it was a good deal. So I'm very happy I bought it. It's way better than I had ever anticipated, both grass, takeoffs and landings and flying. It's just a really good airplane. So it does feature a full flying stab. Okay, and it's flaps, retracts, the whole bit. I don't know that you'll be able to see the retracts, or the flaps, I should say, operating here, but you can kind of see the aileron there, and then I'll pick it up and show you the gear, I think. This might be a little tight in here to do that, but I think we can get it done. So, yeah, that should be pretty decent right there. If you'll notice, the LED is off on the nose gear, but when it comes down, it goes back on. After it's down, the landing light comes on the nose wheel there. So as you can see now, it's on. There's a good look at it. So yeah, so I'm very happy with the plane. It flies really good, and so let's take a look at that right now. So let's get to the video. So,
minus 94. Gear up. 19. 0. 0. 8.0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 7.0. 0. 4.0. 3.7. Voltage 22.7. Voltage 98. 0. minus 95. Minus 24. Minus 24. Minus 13, 6.0. Trim sector. Minus 13. Minus 14. Minus 14. Minus 6. Three point seven, voltage 5.0. Minus 3. 3.0. 3.7 volts, 22.7 volts, minus 3. Minus 9. 3.7 volts, 22.7 volts. Minus 8. Three point seven volts, 22.7 volts, minus 14, 4.0. Minus 14. Three point seven volts, 22.6 volts, minus 14. Minus 14. 3.7 volts, 22.6 volts. Minus 14. Gear down. Flaps full. 3.7 volts, minus 95. 3.0. Flaps up.
Okay, so that was the flight. About 6 minutes plus, I think it was. Unedited. Didn't do anything but chop the ends off, so all the extra overrun. The camera I'm recording this on, I actually put on my helmet. I have a hard hat that I bolted to the top. So it's the same camera I'm recording this on. It's the same camera I recorded the flight. I wear it on top of my head, and that's why I can't get it any closer. I don't have a cameraman that can zoom in and out and keep it in frame. So I'm doing the best I can as a one-man crew. But I think you can see in the video just how good it flies. It's pretty impressive. Flight times are good. I've learned that throttle management on jets is key. If you want good long flight times, just throttle it back a little bit. It makes a huge difference. The speed on this one especially, between wide open throttle and, say, negative 20%, is maybe 10 miles an hour. It just doesn't go any faster than that. I doubt seriously that it's hitting 90. It's probably only hitting 80. And in my video, I think you can hear on the radio that it hits 70 some miles an hour several times. And that call out where it's just a number, negative something, or just a number, and when it says 13 or negative 12 or negative 27, whatever, those are my throttle position, the throttle stick position. 0 is half throttle. Anything negative is below half throttle, and everything over half throttle is just a standard number. So I'm pretty sure you can hear while I'm flying the call outs of the throttle position. So that tells you where my throttle is, and it was given. I don't remember if I had the GPS in this or not. So it may not be giving airspeed. I don't remember. I did a lot of flight videos recently, and I was moving all my stuff around. So I don't remember if I had the GPS in this when I flew it or not. But it's doing somewhere in the 70 mile an hour range. Cruising, and very happy with the plane. Flies fantastic, and again, no gyro in the plane. It flies that stable and lands that good. Just flying it. Now I do have a mix. If you watch here, this is very important. This plane has a tendency when you put the flaps down to nose down hard, much harder than any other plane I have. So it definitely needs a mix on the elevator. So I'm going to put the flaps down, and if you watch my elevator here, it's going to adjust slowly. I have it on a slow down, so you'll watch it change. As the flaps go down, the elevator goes up. And I've got it in two positions. So that's half flaps, and then that's flaps up. And then I'll do it one more time. His half flaps, it moved a little bit. Full flaps, and it moved a little more. And then I'll do it all at once so you get to see just how far it's moving. I'll do it one more time here. So you can see the elevator changing pitch. So it's about 12% is what I ended up doing, pitch change. And then you have to kind of adjust it exactly what the offset is. It'll take a couple of flights for you to get that adjusted, but once you put that mix in, the plane behaves beautifully on landing. It's not hard to get it trimmed to fly straight and level. Now I put my battery in the box, there's a hole in the battery compartment tray, and I put the battery right even with the back edge of the hole. So it's as far forward on the tray till it hits the hole, and I stop it even with that. And that was a 4500 6-cell 45C battery. Fits in the compartment very well, no problem there. I can't get a strap on it. I probably could if I wanted to fight with it, but I just have heavy Velcro on it, and the lid has a positive lock. So between the Velcro holding it in there very well and the lid having a positive lock, I don't think the battery's coming out. It hasn't. I've flown it about 5 times now, inverted, loops, rolls, everything, and the battery hasn't moved an inch. So I think it's fine. But yeah, this is my review. I think it's a great airplane. If you were thinking about it, it's pretty efficient on the battery as well to get a 6-minute flight. Was pretty good, not bad at all. Right in line with the Avanti. I was getting 7 minutes with the Avanti with the same battery pack. So it's right there, not bad at all. Which is a little surprising because it's quite a bit smaller, but it's kind of a delta wing almost. It's got a lot of wing area even though the wings are short. So it seems to fly really well. No problems at all. Very happy with it. And it will handle grass just fine. So that's it. That's my review. You guys know what to do. Comments at the bottom. Like me here on YouTube. Like me on Facebook. And I'll see you on the next review. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.